Bishop McManus. Brandon, see some old faces and some new faces on the team. What can you tell me about some of these new guys?
Well, I can tell you this, Eric. It's going to be an exciting year. We've got some new guys that are going to be major contributors to the Chargers basketball team. I think leading the way is number 11, Brandon Sampson. He's shooting up the national rankings, and he'll be the next major signee from the Madison Prep Charger family. Along with Brandon, we also have Delvin Spann, who's a true freshman. Brandon Sampson's a sophomore. He sat out last year, and you can tell by his shot that he's been just waiting to get involved. I'm going to let you pick up the play-by-play, and I'll continue as we have time.
All right, so as we get cranking, here comes Madison Prep. They have a dominating 47-20 halftime lead. There was an air ball that was not so dominating. Bishop McManus bringing the ball up the court. There's the crossover, actually working on Brandon Sampson. There's a pass out, rotates around from the left wing. Now there's a pass out past the perimeter. Dwayne Dankins guarding on defense. I believe he's a senior, if I remember correctly. There's a shot, rims out, no good, and it's going to be out on Archbishop McManus. It looked like Jarrell Martin and another player reached for it, and it went off of White.
And checking in is Yurik Lazar, another newcomer to the Madison Prep team. He's a freshman. He's replacing actually freshman Cordell Robertson, who's a newcomer to the Madison Prep team as well.
Dankins bringing it up court. He did an excellent job in the second half of the year with the point guard duties, and really gave Madison Prep a boost heading into the tournament. Sampson downtown, rims out, no good. Rebound, Jarrell Martin fights for it. Up off the glass and good. Madison Prep 49, Archbishop McManus Kings 20 as we're coming up on 7 minutes remaining in the third.
And I guess, Eric, for the first time in our broadcast, we can now say LSU committee Jarrell Martin.
Oh yeah, and believe me, a lot of folks are very excited. It's amazing. Basket good for Archbishop McManus, 49-22. It's amazing how people, I didn't realize how many people paid attention to little tweets and stuff I said about following Madison Prep, but as Jarrell Martin was getting closer to making his decision, I had people I barely knew emailing me asking, do you know where he's going to go? Do you know what's happening? I'm like, how do you even know I do this stuff? You never talk to me. It's really amazing. It's just the kind of excitement this young man brings, and on top of that, he's a great kid too. Nice, low profile, low key demeanor. It's exactly what LSU needs, exactly what college athletics need.
Absolutely correct. And hopefully he can restore the magic in the P-Man.
Oh, it's in need of restoration. I just hope it's for more than 1 year.
I doubt that.
Yeah, sure. And there's the pass along the perimeter. Shot from inside the foul line. Rims out and good by number 10 for Bishop McManus. I apologize due to, of course, if you're in the Baton Rouge area and watching, I don't have to tell you how vicious the traffic was. It was even worse in New Orleans, so we're a little late with the start of our broadcast. We do not have a roster for McManus. Nice shot there by Sampson as he does a flop on the three-pointer, and they're actually going to give that to him. Wow. Well, that would work in high school. I wouldn't try that in David Stone's NBA.
Eric, I am so excited to watch this kid play. Coach Jones has told me how good he is. I haven't had a chance to actually see him play. He's been averaging about 25 points a contest for the Chargers. When you couple that with Jarrell Martin and all-state forward Chad Williams, that's an incredible front line for the Chargers.
This team is very potent and very fun to watch. It's something. Did Madison Prep retain possession? No, it not. Sampson misses the free throw. Possession goes to the Kings. Yeah, I tell folks all the time, it's kind of hard to hype up a Class B program to those who are familiar with it. I tell folks, obviously Jarrell is the star, but this is a really fun team to watch. They're well coached, they execute well, and it's they really can play some ball.
And Aaron, they're not playing a typical Class B schedule.
No.
They didn't shy away from anyone in the city. They're playing all the big heavyweights.
You got your Glen Oaks there, of course. That's going to be exciting. Rebound, Jarrell Martin, rims out no good.
5A state champion, Scotlandville.
Right. That basket, I believe, was nailed by Yurik Lazar, but I didn't get it. The net stolen, and off the glass and good. That was number 14, Devin Span.
Chad Williams made the previous basket.
Okay. Chad Williams really is quietly a very dominating basketball player. He's one of those things where his skills kind of sneak up on you, and then once they do, you're in trouble. Jerome Martin with a nice slap rebound to himself. There's a coast to coast with the dunk. Jerome Martin. Oh boy.
He is really starting to come into his own with confidence on the court. And he went up with that basketball and dunked it easily.
Another rebound, Jerome Martin. That's 3 straight for Martin for the Chargers. From way downtown, that's Span. It is good. 65-24. The route is on. The route was probably on before we went live, but it's really on now.
You know, if Span and Sampson can consistently knock down outside shots, that's going to be a new dimension for this Charger team. We didn't have that last year. The closest thing we had, I see former Charger DJ Blanton here out tonight supporting us, and it's always good to see former Chargers come back. DJ Blanton is now playing for Louisiana College, and it's good to see him, but he and Chad Williams kind of shared the outside shooting duties for us last year, and that was neither one of their natural roles.
And that's definitely where you can see that every team, every scholastic team, be it high school or college, always has to fill the void left by seniors departing. And that was one thing that Ralston Morris really brought to the team last year. He had the inside and the outside game, and when he was hot, he would really it'd be very, very hard to stop the Chargers at all. There were too many weapons, and certainly with that outside shooting presence gone, somebody's going to have to step it up.
And actually, Ralston Morris is playing college basketball for Delgado.
Oh, good for him.
Here in the city.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. He is a talented young man. He's gonna bring something to that JUCO level, no doubt. And he's gonna be fun to watch.
Hey, hopefully he can join Jarrell in a couple of years.
Yeah, hopefully so. And we have a tie-up, jump ball on the floor. Possession arrow stays with the Kings. That was Span and number 10, number strike at number 30 for the Kings. But it was number 10 for the Kings fighting over that ball.
Chargers in a full-court press up by 40 points.
They are definitely, Coach Jones is definitely testing what his team can do. Nice pass underneath. Oh, rims out, rebound Jerome Martin. That's his 4th that I've counted. Not even counting anything in the first half. But there's really no telling. Rims out, no good. They're gonna have a chance to iron out the bugs. There's no getting around it. I mean, you look at that last sequence, for example, against a better team that would have probably been 2 points. They're going to see their opportunities to close the back doors and close the gaps that are left, and it's a perfect opportunity. Unfortunately for Archbishop McManus, they can't. Madison Prep can't afford to take its foot off the gas right now.
Right. And Madison Prep is truly playing for later on.
Yeah.
And better opponents.
Exactly. 65-26, so it's a nice coast-to-coast basket for the Kings. Dwayne Dinkins brings it up court, swings to Williams, Williams back to Dinkins. Dinkins swings around the corner to Span, tries to float it, no good. Rebound by the Kings. They're coming right back up court. Dwayne Dinkins, good job putting a hand in the face, and that's Jerome Martin's 5th rebound just in this quarter. Martin to the lane! Oh my goodness! Look at this is going. I'm sorry, Barry.
Oh no, I'm waiting to hear. I hadn't heard it.
It wasn't fast enough. Whoopsie daisy. It wasn't fast enough yet. Wasn't ready to break it out yet. Oh boy, they're really taking the wheels off of this Bishop McManus team right now. Dinkins, corner for Span for 3, rims out, no good. Slapped out by, nice rebound effort by Martin, but not good enough. Kings going from coast to coast off the glass, and good.
Justin Garner to the table for the Chargers. Looks like he's joined by Cordell Robertson there.
So we should see some of the younger talent come in. Lazar off the glass, no good. Rebound Kings. I gotta tell you, Perry, that mascot for Archbishop McManus, if you're at home, he'd be in the left center of your screen. That guy looks like the Burger King.
He does look like the Burger King guy.
You are watching Louisiana All-American Sports for the first time in 720p, so we hope you appreciate the improved video quality, and we intend to improve that even more as the year goes on. So we are definitely dedicated to bringing you a better Madison Prep Academy broadcast throughout the 2013 basketball season.
We've already upgraded the equipment just due to the traffic and things today. We weren't prepared to break it out. Are we broadcasting tomorrow, Eric? No, it's a noon game. No, won't do that. So the next time we come to you will be at home in the brand new Madison Preparatory Academy gym.
Is that Wednesday?
That'll be Wednesday.
All right.
And then we'll have our new equipment then.
So, McManus with nails 2 buckets, 67-30. Chad Williams along the baseline puts up an ugly shot. Goes all the way over the rim. It's rebounded now by the Kings. And, wow, I think Jerome Martin got a hand on. Over to Cordell Robertson, and that is good. So we have the youth movement in the building for the Chargers, and they extended the lead to 69-30. It's a 39-point game. Meanwhile, the Kings are struggling to get it across half court. Madison Prep with a half-court press, it looks like. In the corner is Martin. You can't see that on the screen. There's a pass along the baseline. Good move, but it's rejected. Get that out of here. Cordell Robertson. 2:32 to go in the period, and Madison Prep is all over them like white on rice.
Jarrell seems to be playing with a different level of confidence
He sure
than
is.
when we left him last year.
He sure is. He had a more quiet on-court demeanor last year, if you will. He's a naturally quiet kid to begin with, but he seemed like he didn't want to, I guess, put it like this. If the game was like a buffet, he seemed like he didn't want to hog all the good stuff.
That's right.
If you will. That's the best analogy I can think of. And this year, he's not afraid to. And the good thing is he really can let it rip. Because right now he's just showing his coaches what he can do. But, there's no pressure on recruiters or anything like that.
That's right. And he has a determination, Eric, to bring Madison Prep Academy a state championship.
And I think, and we came, the Chargers came so close last year, falling to Sims Ball. Oh, from way down too. Spain gets the kiss off the glass. That's kiss off the glass, ladies and gentlemen. And it is good. Nice shot by
Glad you clarified that.
Devin Span. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 72-32. Madison Prep on top here on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com. And good non-call. Okay, never mind.
No, he actually did travel with it. I don't know if they called it or not. No, they
called it a foul on Chad Williams. At first, ladies and gentlemen, I was going to say you could see the contact there between Chad Williams and the ball handler, number 10. And Coach Jones doesn't approve, and I can't say I blame him. And I was going to say it was a good non-call. It looked like Chad Williams had position, and he tripped over Chad's feet. I thought the ref wasn't going to call it, but the whistle came in late, and they called the foul on Williams. And now it's a timeout. Right. So here we go, back to the action. Minute 47 to go in the half, in the quarter. Sorry. McManus, point guard, goes to the right off the glass. No good. Rebound by Robertson.
Great rebound by Robertson. He kept the ball above his head. I love to see that from the big guy when they grab a rebound.
If Terrell had any shortcoming handling the ball. It was being cognizant of keeping the ball above the head. Somehow, Madison kept turning it over. My view here is just like yours at home, folks. That stereo equipment is blocking my view of the corner, but somehow we lost the basketball. Okay, so number 10 for McManus passes it over around the perimeter. Floats up a long two-point shot, rims out, no good, not the best shot selection in the world. Minute 5 to go in the period, and number 4, it was knocked out of bounds. Looks like it rattled off of Robertson, and the Kings will retain possession of the basketball.
Yeah, this Bishop McManus team isn't very bad. I see where last year they were district runner-ups in District 9C. So they're really not a bad basketball team. They're just overmatched.
For sure. Definitely within their own league. They're clearly accomplished. They have a banner on the wall. This gym can't be but a year or two old at the most. Off the glass and good. Was that Robertson, I believe?
That was Williams again.
That was Chad Williams. Okay. Chad Williams again trying to establish position. He's going to get slapped with a reach-in probably.
And that's a good call. That's bad defense by Williams.
Yep, that was. It was kind of almost lazy defense, you want to say. And these are the kind of bugs that need to be ironed out. You can get away with that when you're up by 42 points. Can't do that when you're evenly matched.
You're going to have a lot of that the first week of the season. As the season progresses, you won't see Chad Williams making that type of mistake.
He's probably one of the headier players. And there's a reason he's a good decision maker. He's a quarterback of the football team and a very good one. So I mean, there's a reason he does smart things just in general. He can think very quickly before acting on the court.
Exactly right. All right, let's see. Might hang out and watch a little of the Family Christian Academy squad. They play next after us.
Off the glass and good by number 11. 74-34 with 34 seconds remaining in the third quarter. From way downtown, Span again! Wow! 77-34, Madison Prep on top. That kid can shoot.
He can shoot. He's a true freshman. Played middle.
And one thing I've noticed about this Bishop McManus team, they've been very efficient at the foul line in the little bit of time I've seen them. They haven't missed too many opportunities from the charity strike.
Yeah.
And I guess when they are competing at their own level, or when any team's competing at any level, that will keep you in closer games.
Keep you in close games.
Could win some games.
Yep.
Bishop McManus Kings, 36 with 8 minutes remaining. We're about to start the fourth quarter here in Louisiana. AllAmericanSports.com.
Dwayne Dinkins is the leader of
By the end of the season, he really was very confident and very on top of his game running that backcourt.
He was.
Now, speaking of last campaign, do we have any update on other charges, whether or not a Roman guy, do we know where he's attending college?
I see Ruben
Ruben Valang. together as far as a kid who can play and compete in sports and keeps himself in good shape, you know?
And a lot of that's just natural, Eric.
Right. He's only a sophomore, is that right?
Yeah. No. He's a. Wait, let me think about that. Oh, he's a junior.
He's a junior, okay. There's the pass. Oh, nice pass underneath. Jerome Martin could not block it in time. It goes off. No good rebound by Justin Garner. There's a shot by Sampson. No good rebound. Martin passes to Verlaine off the glass and good. Ruben Verlaine for 2 on the assist by Jerome Martin.
Great hands by Ruben. Those soft hands that he uses to catch a lot of extra points for the Charger football team came in handy there.
You know, I'm as we're up on 7 minutes to go in the game. Jerome Martin, I just watched 6 rebounds just that I've seen. I'm going to go ahead on a limb and assume he has a double-double by now, even not having seen the first half.
Depends on how much Coach Jones played him in the first half.
That's true. And I did see him on the bench when I walked in near the very end of the half, but sweet shot by number 11 for the Kings.
That was pretty good.
So that will 39. I think they're more than 39. That's correct. 39-79. Sampson with the basketball. He's being guarded by the point guard. Passes over to Justin Garner. Garner in the corner for Martin. Nice pass to Verlaine. He's going to have to kick it out, though, to Garner, to Sampson. Sampson swings it over to Chad Williams in the corner. Flips it over. Verlaine couldn't hang on. It actually went off of him. Oh, good call. The Kings player went over Verlaine to slap the ball away, but it was a tight call, one that could have easily been missed, but the ref got it right.
I don't see Justin Russell with us this evening.
Yeah, I don't see him at all. I was Ruben, the only new familiar face I've seen besides Ruben. In the corner, Span for 3, rims out, no good. Rebound by the Kings. And here comes a fast break. 10 floats it up off the glass and good. Chad Williams chose not to contest that shot.
So the Chargers have a 10-man roster, 11 if you count Justin Russell, who I don't see with us tonight. Everyone is playing. They're subbing very liberal, trying to get everyone involved, and that's a good strategy by the Charger coaching staff.
It's definitely utilizing the depth that we just didn't have last year when we only had 8 players. Nice floater off the glass and good by number 10. For the Kings. He's made some nice shots. He and number 11, I wish I knew their names. He made some plays. I remember 11 from last year when they came to visit. He made some nice plays too, some good shots in the middle of a deluge by Madison Prep.
Right.
Sampson from downtown, rims out, no good. That was about a 21-footer. Rebound by the Kings. Rejected by Jerome Martin. That's his second block. And bam! Behind the back dunk from the Hooter to the Tutor. Jerome Martin and Madison Prep expands its lead to 81-43.
Foul on Jerome Martin.
So with 4:45 to go in the game, Jerome Martin, the big fella's picked up his. Actually, I'm not sure how many fouls he has. That might be his first.
Yeah, I think that's at least the second since we've been broadcasting. It's 1-1 for the Kings, so they'll be at the line from here on out for the remaining 4 minutes and 45 seconds.
So that put them in the single bonus. Is that correct?
Correct.
Span underneath to Lazar, and that is whoa, wow, that was he tried to cross over, got too cute. And there's the bounce pass, no good.
I noticed that the Charger coaching staff are doing some non-traditional things with
Coach Jones is like, no.
And because we have Uric Lazar, Cardell Robertson, some more size, and talking to Coach Jones, the plan is to pull him out on the wing offensively a lot more this year.
You know, I'll tell you, Jerome Martin is what basketball's version of baseball's. Around very long.
No, I figure if he gets a good summer in, and once those LSU coaches get their hands on him, the sky's the limit for him.
It really is. And it couldn't happen to a better kid. Oh, Span let out a bomb. Looks like he had a good look at the goal, but didn't quite connect. Foul to Freeman. It really could have gone to any one of those guys as they kind of just cut down 23 on his way up.
Eric, I know it's we're talking the second game of the season, so it's very, very early. But if I have to critique this Charger team and label a weakness, it's perimeter defense at this point.
That's what I've seen in this half of basketball. They've let the Kings kind of just get away with things that you wouldn't expect a team of this caliber to allow.
Right. And I'm sure the Chargers coaching staff is going to focus on that for the next few weeks and try to iron out those kinks before we get to district play.
Pass in the corner.
He seems a little uncertain. One key giveaway, Eric, is there's no patch on his uniform.
Yep. But that would do it. At least they put him in a game that he wasn't going to influence the outcome of.
Right.
There's a contested floater. Whistle blows. Judging by. And yeah, that 23 actually has gone over the back more than once, and you can actually hear the coach probably say, "Stop doing that."
He's got to be frustrated.
Yeah.
He had a tough draw tonight.
Yeah. Shot no good by Freeman, and it looks like Robertson got a little lazy. Actually, going to say that Robertson was fouled underneath. We're going to call a baseline foul. Another one on 23. He's racked up 2 fouls in about 10 seconds, and he's coming out of the game appropriately so.
That's 5.
Oh, wow. So 23 is fouled out, and don't think they're going to cue hit the road jack as they're at home, but he is done. So the game's gotten a little safer for the next couple of minutes. Clearly an aggressive defensive player. Ball floats out of bounds, tapped by the Kings. So Sampson will inbound it from the sideline. Will be inbounded by Span. Span kicks it into Garner. Garner back to Span. Span puts it on the ground. He's going to work it back to Garner. Garner passes in the corner for Sampson. Sampson back to Garner. Garner swings it over for Span. He hesitates. Back to Garner. Garner steps up to Span. Span pump fakes. Back to Garner. Garner to Sampson. They're working the perimeter. Sampson from 22 feet rims out. No good. Rebound Robertson. And he's going to be fouled. He's going to be hacked on the rebound. And that ought to put Prep is in the. Are we in the bonus? Yes. Madison Prep will be in the bonus now. As that will send Robertson to the line.
A couple of things stood out to me there in that possession for the Chargers. One, Brandon Sampson has no conscience where he throws that shot.
If he can make it.
But two, Coach Jones.
Shot no good.
Coach Jones seems to have a lot of confidence in him because he didn't say a word when he put that three-point
He's done it before. He's done it a couple of times. Florida good for Bishop McManus, 83-46 with 2:18 to go. You know, I played a few pickup games with Brandon in the gym over the summer, and he had some impressive range. And if you did not cover him, he would pull up and make you pay. Needless to say, people were covering him rather soon.
He looks like he's about, what, 6'3"?
I'm going to say 6'2", just eyeballing. I'm 6 even, so I'm trying to guess how much I was looking up to him when I was playing. He might be 6'3". He might be 6'3". That sounds about right, Perry.